So again, high-end luxury candles must have, not a should, not I could, but a must with a capital M-U-S-T, have a blend of scents and one candle. So whenever you burn that candle, you will have your top, you'll have your middle, and you'll have your base note. So your actual candle could be unique to all the other candle companies out there, because you want to stand out, not blend in. Your fragrances could blend in, but not your company. You want your company to stand out. So, hola mi gente bella y bienvenidos a mi canal. My name is Sandra, if this is your first time here, and welcome to my channel. And in this channel, I'll be talking about, and you'll be learning about, everything related to high-end and luxury candle making business. So, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we'll be speaking about choosing the right fragrance oil for your high-end and luxury candle making business. Now, I know there are many companies out there that sell very good fragrance oils. However, I know there's so much selections to choose from. Which one is the right for your high-end candle making business? Now, in order for you to have the right scent for your candles, you need to understand your niche. And if you haven't seen my previous videos of how to pick your niche, go ahead and go get that. I'll leave it in the description box below, maybe up there, somewhere up there in the cards. If I could do that, I probably can. And I'll wait until you come back. Watched it? Awesome. Thanks for tuning back. Now, once you have already watched that video, this video will be easy for you to understand, because this does align with knowing your niche, knowing your customers, knowing your target audience, and know that your niche does not necessarily have to be an age group. It has to deal with the type of people that you are targeting for your business. What are their interest likes? What do they like? What don't they like? Where do they hang out at? Is it Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, what have you? Make sure that you know your target audience, your niche. Now, like I said before, your type of fragrances will determine what type of niche you got, or vice versa. Your niche will determine your type of fragrances. And how? Well, because not all fragrances goes with all business types models. For example, my business is aromatherapy, so it doesn't make any sense for me to be selling candles that has fruity scents or candles that has bakery of food type scents, because my business is geared towards the earthy scents, the woody scents, and the floral scents. So such as the lavenders, the jasmines, the sandalwoods, the cedarwoods, the patchoulis. Okay, those are the scents that resonates more with my type of business, which is aromatherapy. So the bakery types of scents would not go with my business, so therefore I would not be selling those types of scents, bakery types scents in my business. And if you are also in the aromatherapy, I wouldn't suggest for you to also add, I would not, trust me, do not add bakery types of scents to your line, because you're not gearing it towards aromatherapy customers. You're gearing it towards people who like those kind of scents. I'm gonna give you another example. Let's say, for example, you are a candle maker who also likes music, so you're trying to gear your candle making line to people who like music. So a suggestion of mine will be to make your candles geared towards different types of musical era, such as the jazz, the classicals, and the rock and roll, softer, hard rock and roll. And to me, whatever scent makes me think of those eras are the scents that I will probably incorporate in those lines. For example, when I think about jazz, I think about the cooling or the cool types of scents. When I think about the classical type of music, I'll think about the relaxing types of scents. And when I think about rock and roll, I think about the spicy types of scents. Those are just my suggestions. You don't have to roll with that. But in my mind, those are the scents that goes with each of those era. And you could create a collection based on those 3 scents or more scents if you want to add more. Now, how do you get those scents? How do you pick those scents out from the plethora of scents that are out there? Now, this is where you have to do the legwork. You have to order samples from different companies to make sure that those are the scents that you like. Now, think of what you want to smell like and make a list of those scents, just like how I thought about the jazz, the classical, and the rock and roll. You could make a list of those 3 types of eras, and then you put in the fragrances that you think belongs to each group. For example, the jazz era, I think about clean, cool scents. So to me, I'll probably input like the ocean types of scents, the cotton types of scents, or linen types of scents, or maybe the pottery types of scents in that particular line. So you could think about doing that, and you could do the same thing for the classical, and you could do the same thing for the rock and roll. You could also incorporate hip hop and other musical eras or genres that you think will fit in your business line. Now, when you find your fragrances, those will be the base notes for your fragrances. And what I mean by base notes is you should be able to know the 3 main types of notes that are in each fragrance. So you'll have your top scent, you'll have your base scent, and then you'll have your middle scent. Said it in the wrong order, but you get my drift. It'll be top, middle, and base. So in candle making, you need to be able to know your top, your middle, and your base scents. So those 3 will make one fragrance. And what do I mean by those 3? So your top scent will be the first scent that you take in when you take a whiff of that candle or of that fragrance bottle. Most of the time you won't be able to smell the 3 scents when you smell it. Some people can. I cannot sometimes, but some people can. And if you can, I applaud you. I'm glad you could do that, because I cannot. I'll have to actually make a candle out of it in order for me to pick up all those different scents. However, when I do pick up a candle, when I do pick up a fragrance oil and I do not smell those scents that I want to make more pronounced to make my base scent, I will add those scents, and I'll explain in a minute. Okay, so your top note will be the first scent that you smell when you pick up the candle. Now, the top scent is what lures your buyers into your business. Those are the scents that you would put in, that comes out first. Now, your middle scent is the heart of your fragrance. Your fragrance middle scent will be what is the most pronounced. It lingers the most. It is the most strongest. It is the one that you want your candles to actually smell like. So whenever you light your candle, the middle note is what you want to linger the most in your home. Now, your base note is the dry down. The base note is the dry down phase of your candle fragrance. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, it's like the full body of your fragrance. If the middle note was the meat, the base note will be the potatoes, and then your top note will be the sauce of the whole thing. So the sauce gives it that initial flavoring. The middle note will give it that juicy texture, the taste that gives it like that nice full effect. And then the potatoes is what grounds everything. It gives you the most out of your candle, and it is also the finishing touch to your candle. So what fragrances are associated with each of those different notes? Now, for the top notes, remember that I said it's like the first scent that you take in when you take a whiff of your candle. So those scents will probably be something in the fruity types of scents. It'll be your lemons, your oranges, your bergamot, your grapefruit, also the types of berries, some types of berries, and herbs. And your middle notes, remember that was the meat of your actual fragrance. So your middle note will be the notes that are the long lasting, and those could be your geraniums, your rose scents, your lavenders, your lemongrass, ylang ylang, your corianders, nutmeg, and I believe it was neroli. Those are the scents that will be your base scent. Now, the scents that are with the base notes will be, let's think, oh yes, will be your sandalwoods, your cedarwoods, your musks. Those will be primarily the scents that will be at your base notes. Those will be the scents that would grounds your fragrances, like I said earlier. Now, a mixture of those three notes makes an excellent blend for your candle line. So if you don't know where to start on how to pick your candle fragrance, so start out with purchasing a fragrance from one of your candle suppliers. So let's say, for example, you picked a scent that was rather a musky scent. Let's say you picked up a sandalwood scent. And in that sandalwood scent, remember that sandalwood is one of your base notes. So you want to have a middle note that is a little bit less musky. So you want to add a little bit of lavender or jasmine, or a combination of scents in the, I'm sorry, I had a burp there. Ooh, sorry. So you want to add a combination of the actual middle notes to that base notes to give it a little bit of more difference. You don't want it to be completely sandalwood, because you want your, like I said, you want your unique blend in your business. So with that base scent, if that's what you like, the percentage of whatever base note fragrance that you added, then you add a little bit of the top note. Remember, the top note will be the scent that will be the first thing that you smell when you pick up that candle. So your fragrance for the top note is going to be something floral, not floral, I'm sorry, something that has a lemon type of zest or an orange type of zest, bergamot, more citrusy types. So you add whatever level of that top note you want the first scent to come out when you pick up that candle. And then from there you work with the base, and then from there you work with the middle note. But remember, you have to have some type of location from where to start. If you don't know where to start, you could always already purchase one that already has it, and all you do, you build up on it. Or you could start from scratch if that's what you want to do. Mix those three different types of notes, and then you come up with your own brand new scent. But the easiest way to do it is just to compare. I'm sorry, not compare. The easiest way to do it is just to purchase an already made fragrance oil, and then you add your base, add your top, and or remove some of the base, or add more of the base, or add more middle note, and that's how you create your own blend. Now, all of that deals with you. I can't tell you how much to add of each, because all of that depends on what you want your scent to have, the middle note to be the most pronounced. So you just have to do your own research, do your own experiment to see which of the scent you want primarily to be your middle note in order for your fragrance to be unique to your company. And why must you create a blend of scents? Because you want your company to have a unique scent. You don't want your company to be an expensive type of candle line just because you just want to give it a higher price tag. You don't want that. You also want your fragrances to have that higher price tag so that your candles, your packaging, and your scent all match together, so that you'll have returning customers, so that you'll have happy customers, so that you'll have a floating business. You don't want your business to sink. You want your business to stay afloat and actually to keep on going up. Like I said earlier, everything that you want to add to your scent, the percentage of the top, middle, and base is all depending on you and your niche. So if you are in the aromatherapy line, if you are in the bakery line, if you are into those lines or any other lines out there, then you want to cater to your customers. Don't cater to what the trend is, because the trend might not be your target audience. Don't cater to what the next company candle maker is doing, because they're probably not your target audience. Their target audience is probably not your target audience, so you can't really copy from what someone else is doing. You must be your own person. You must be your own company. You must come up with your own fragrances in order for your company to thrive. So again, high-end luxury candles must have, not a should, not I could, but a must with a capital M-U-S-T, have a blend of scents in one candle. So whenever you burn that candle, you will have your top, you'll have your middle, and you'll have your base note. So your actual candle could be unique to all the other candle companies out there, because you want to stand out, not blend in. Your fragrances could blend in, but not your company. You want your company to stand out. And why? Because you want to be unique. You want your business to have a signature scent, and you want your candles to have a signature scent. So every time someone picks up your candle, they won't pinpoint, oh yeah, I remember this scent. This scent came from Candle Science. You don't want that. You want your scent to be unique to your business, so that whenever someone picks it up, they're like, oh yeah, I got that from Aroma and Roses candle. I like this scent. So that's what you want. You want a signature scent. Otherwise, you'll be selling an overpriced Yankee candle in your business, and you don't want that. You want people to come back. You don't want people to just go to Yankee Candle because they could get the same scent for less somewhere else. So you want to be able to have a blend of top, middle, and base notes in your candle making line. Now, those are all my suggestions. I hope it helped. I hope you find this very interesting and very helpful for you. So if you like my video, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know if you have any questions. And my book is still out, Candle Making Business Hacks. It is still for free. You could get it on Amazon for $5.99, or you could just download it from the from the description box below. I have the link, and all you have to do is just put in your email and you'll get it in your inbox. If you don't have it in your inbox, you could go ahead and check your spam mail, and it should be in there. So until the next one, bye guys.